Hey, good morning, Lone Star Cowboy Church. We are hopping onto you live before our 10 o'clock service. And I'm hanging out here with Phil Noble.
Hey, man, how are you?
He's our cool creative director. And we just want to take maybe a minute or two to give y'all some time to jump on live here with us. But one of the things as y'all are hopping on live with us that we had this past week was Rodeo Bible Camp.
We did, yeah.
And
5 days of it even.
5 days, not just 3 days, but we did 5 days of Rodeo Bible Camp. I rode a bull. Phil
you did. Yeah.
Did not ride a bull.
No, I'm not going to ride a bull.
We wrestled steers. We roped steers. We rode horses. What else? I mean, there was...
We barrel raced.
Barrel raced. That's right. We did some barrel racing.
We did some reining cow horse.
Yes, we did. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, we had a whole lot of fun.
Steer dogging. Steer dogging.
Steer dogging. Yeah,
that too.
Those, yes.
Calf roping, did we say that?
We got calf roping in there, breakaway. We did a whole lot of roping. We had a whole lot of fun. And it was a great time. I loved it because along with getting to invest in those kids, we had a church service at the end of every day.
We did, yeah. It was really cool.
It was so sweet to see students that gave their life to Jesus or made a new commitment to him. But not only that, but then mom and dad were there for those church services too, because they were watching their kids. And I saw some mom and dads that made that same commitment. And to me, that's so sweet.
We had a couple people got baptized.
Oh,
remember that?
Right.
First day, a couple baptized.
First day right out the gate, man. We improvised. We baptized them. Pastor Darla did in her swimming pool. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we went out after the bull riding and the steer wrestling service. Then a couple of us went over to Pastor Darla's swimming pool and baptized a couple people.
It was so sweet to see all that happen. And you guys are going to get in the 10 o'clock service a recap video from Rodeo Bible Camp these guys put together. It was so much fun. You're going to get to see some of those highlights. And I'm sure that'll hit social media. But Phil, just from your perspective, a lot of time you were the guys behind the camera. Your team were the ones running the video cameras, taking photos. In the background, what was Rodeo Bible Camp like from your perspective? What stood out to you the most?
I think what stood out to me the most was just the intentionality of the instructors, of the RBC staff, and then even of the kids themselves. Just the knowing, hey, I got one day, I got one shot at this deal, and I really want to get the most out of it. And for the instructors, I mean, they were like pinpoint targeting, like, we've got to teach these kids everything we can, like just open your brain up and boom, dump, and they did, and these kids were like sponges, just soaking it in, and it was just really fun to see that. A lot of the kids even commented that they got as much or more out of this one day as they normally get out of the whole 2 to 3 days.
It was. And it was sweet to see the confidence level rise in those kids.
Oh, yeah.
From the start of the day to the end of the day, you could just see two totally different mindsets inside of those. I keep calling them kids students. They're a little older than kids, but they're still kids to me. And so anyway.
Absolutely. And the smiles on their faces, like they come in and there's an intimidation, of what's this going to be like, or, whatever, or then, are their horses acting up or whatever. By the end of the day, it's like they've been riding for 50 years, it was really cool.
It was so cool. So now that we have some people online here, how about you say we have just a little bit of fun here?
Sure.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. I propose we play
as long as it's not fun on me.
It won't be on you.
Okay.
We're going to invite
You're going to laugh with me, not at me,
right? I'm
going
to laugh with you. That's right. I am not going to laugh at you. We're going to invite those of you that are watching online right now. Here is your chance to comment with us. We're going to play a game, the Would You Rather game.
I love Would You Rather.
Me too. And so you have to choose one or the other. You can't have both. It has to be one or the other. Don't look for the loophole. It's an easy game. Keep it simple. Would you rather, I'll make the first question really easy.
Okay.
Would you rather live in a cave or in a tree house? If you're watching online, tell us right now, cave or tree house. Throw that out there in the comments.
Do I get to answer?
Phil, would you rather live in a cave or in a tree house?
Tree house. Absolutely tree house. I don't like claustrophobic places, dark, wet, cavey kind of things.
That's not your thing?
Not my thing. Give me a tree house. Let me see out over the trees.
Yeah. What if a snake comes into your tree house?
Well, at least I can throw it
Throwing back.
over, you know? I can just throw it over the rail and it's gone.
Oh, look at
In a
this tree house.
it can hide and bite me.
Look at all these, man, tree houses. It's like
Well,
hands down.
all the smart people say treehouse.
All the smart
Just kidding.
people say tree houses. Listen, ooh, there we go. We got one cave in there. There you go, Liam.
Sorry.
Way to
Sorry,
go,
Liam.
man. I was waiting.
You're
I'm
smart,
curious
too.
to see how many people that choose a cave are introverts and they like that social distance, a piece of that or not. Here's why I would have to choose tree house. If you want really in the depths of my brain, because every
Okay.
time I think of cave, I think of that scene from Star Wars where they're in the ship in the cave and then that monster comes out and they fly out just at the end.
I jump every time.
And so for me, I don't want to find out the monster in the back of the cave, at least in the tree house.
Exactly.
I know what I'm up
and
against.
that and like the stories of like things caving in and you're trapped in there, like that.
Yes.
That's enough for me. Like that's a nightmare moment.
Oh, look at this, man. We got another one. Elizabeth Guerrero, she's in the cave as well. There you go. Naomi is in the tree house. We have a lot of people.
I actually don't think it would be an introvert that would choose a treehouse.
Who would it be?
I think it would be more the extrovert.
So I
yeah.
can see everything.
Well, I don't know. I just think they've got a little more like tenacity about moments like that.
There
like,
you go.
So.
Even Fred Perdue, there you go, man. He's jumping in on the treehouse. So now that you guys have the gist of it, let's take it up another notch.
Okay.
Let's make the questions just a little bit more where you got to think about it. Would you rather teleport anywhere on Earth or be able to read people's minds? Teleport anywhere, read somebody's mind. If that's you, comment right now. Teleport or read minds. Which would you rather be able to do? I'm really torn.
I am a little bit, but I think I'm going to move to the teleport side.
Okay. Why? Why teleport?
Why? It's mainly because I don't know that I want to hear everybody's thoughts about me.
That's true. If
they don't like me, I just assume that I just judge it off of the smile on their face rather than hearing the conversation going on in their head. Yeah, that would not be.
I think I like to try to figure people out, and so I think I would want to be able to read minds. And I think it's because I have just enough of a personality that I don't care what people think about me. So even if I hear their mind that they don't like me, it's like, I don't care. Like, I just want to know.
But you got to think about all the awkward conversations, all the things that, go on in people's minds that
that's
you
true.
really don't want to hear, like TMI kind of things,
I can see that. Now, this one is a lot more split. Look at this. We have a lot of people that are picking teleport or mind reading. Like they're really torn here. I love to see these people. Look, Liam's back with teleport because he wants to come back to Texas. We'd love to have you back in Texas, Liam. And then you can bounce back and forth anytime you need to. Read minds to me. I want to be a mind reader. I love that. Like everybody is split between this one. I don't know. I can see where reading people's minds could be a little too much at times.
I think it could, but it would be fun. I mean, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like being able to hear what people are thinking and all that kind of stuff.
Fun.
I mean, it definitely would be, it would be enlightening. That's for sure.
Maybe more enlightened than we want to be. Although
exactly.
The idea of being able to teleport, if I could teleport, every time I would get ready to go, I'd say, beam me up, Scotty. Like, I think that's what I would want to say.
That would get
Star
old.
Trek.
That would get old
It
to hear
wouldn't
you say
for
that
me,
all.
but everybody else
I know,
it
but
would.
everybody around you, like all of us that have to be around you all the time, be like, beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, all right. Here's one more thing that we want to do while we're on this. We got about 5 minutes or so here. I'm trying to be mindful of our time. One of the things we love about this church is that we get to do online church, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, we've got a lot of people on Facebook Live right now. We've got a lot of people on YouTube that are jumping in here, getting into the treehouse and the mind reading and all this fun stuff. But there's a lot of other great things that we do with our online church too.
Oh, absolutely. We have a lot of stuff. Not just Sunday morning service, but we have men's ministry and ladies ministry that have both, like, really, even through all of this, COVID-19 thing, has really stepped up their game on all of that. We have kids ministry that jumped in and they are doing things online as well. We have Digging Deep.
Yeah.
Digging Deep, our Bible study
right,
that happens.
11:30.
It's going to happen at 11:30 today. So yeah, a lot of different things, and then we have a bunch of things that you don't necessarily see on social media, but they happen through the website and through private group, not private, but smaller groups and things, Bible studies and classes and different courses and things like that we offer online as well.
I
So
love that. So do this. If you're watching online, I'm going to make a bit of an assumption right now through Facebook and YouTube that you like to join us for Sunday mornings on church, and we love to have you. But tell me, what other ways do you jump online and join us?
yeah,
and be a part of our
absolutely.
online
Let us
campus?
know.
We'd love to hear, what is some of the Bible studies that you've personally enjoyed, that you've been a part of? Because this is fun for us, because as the creative department head of that department, you again work a lot in the background, and so it's nice to get some of this feedback and hear what are the people enjoying out there.
Absolutely, yeah. Let us know, because we want to know what is ministering to you. We want to know what you're connecting with. We want to know, what you maybe even want. Even comment and say, hey, are you guys doing this online, or can you do this online, or what about this? Give us your feedback. Give us some ideas of things that you want to see us do online, because really our goal is to offer an online version of pretty much everything that we offer in person here, as much as possible. So
because we want to do this so that it can minister to you at home. Because right now it is still challenging with this virus and things up and down. Can I go? Can't I go? Should I go? I don't know. So at least we can offer that opportunity. And for some of you, we just know your schedules may not work out.
And then there's the distance factor. There's a lot of people that watch online from other states and even from other countries.
Liam,
and
in a whole other country.
Yeah, exactly. And so, for them, it's impossible to, other than teleporting, to show up for church on a Sunday morning and then be back to work on Monday, as well. So I think that, our goal is for all of those people, not just the people that have been affected by the COVID-19 virus, but because they're going to eventually be back here in person, but all the rest of our crew that's out there, that's part of our online church, that really, we're trying to amp up our game and say, let's offer everything we can to all of those people who can't be here physically.
Definitely. And so we just want to encourage y'all, if you are out there watching and you haven't found something online to plug into along with church, and there are options out there that we would love to see you. We want you to be a part of our 10 o'clock services. Watch them online. For sure, jump into those. But again, like Phil was saying, Digging Deep is coming up at 11:30 right after service. Lone Star Kids has still been doing a great job. If you haven't started following their page on Facebook,
hey, can I make a plug too?
Please plug away.
Coming up in July, I think it's about the third week of July, we're going to be doing something. It's a virtual VBS.
Yes.
A virtual VBS. So every day, the kids are going to be able to get on and go to VBS virtually, and there's going to be about a half-hour long virtual VBS program for them every day. It's very interactive. They're going to have to go on scavenger hunts in their house and find things, and there's all this cool stuff that the kids ministry has come up with, and we're helping to facilitate that. So it's super cool.
That's awesome.
Join us for virtual VBS. It's going to be awesome.
It is. It's going to be great. So to stay plugged into all that stuff, you can do a couple of things. Hit our website, lonestar.tv.
Yes.
You can find all of that information right there on the website. Find our social media pages. On Facebook, Lone Star TV. On Instagram, Lone Star TV. Several of the ministries.
Lone Star Kids Ministry.
Ladies Ministry. Lone Star Kids. Lone Star Students. Young Adults. Several of these Bible studies even have groups on Facebook as well. Take some time to explore those and find those. And if nothing else, right from your phone, if you go to your app store and in your app store look up Lone Star TV, you'll find our app. You can download that. You can connect with anything and everything right through your phone. And if I could end this with a would you rather, I would say there's no would you. Just I would rather you go download the app and join our church service and find something to plug
Very
into.
cool.
How about that?
Yeah.
All right,
Awesome.
we love you guys.
Love
We're
you
gonna
guys.
get ready to rock church service here in about another 15 minutes. So go grab you another cup of coffee, some breakfast, and then come back at 10 o'clock ready to join us.
Yep.